Yo, how's it going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Now, Ian Machado Garry is going to be taking on Michael Venom Page at UFC 303, and this is obviously a topic that we've covered before, but now that this fight is pretty much going to go down, we need to go ahead and talk about some of the things that we could expect to see from Ian Machado Garry and from Michael Venom Page. So obviously Ian Machado Garry has beat a number of good guys that are pretty solid in the UFC. I mean, he beat Danny Rodriguez, he beat Jeff Neal, he beat Neil Magny, right? All these guys are pretty solid, but I just feel like MVP is just at a different level, right? I feel like he's a level above all these guys for sure, though. It's going to be Ian Machado Garry's toughest fight. Now, there are a couple of things that Ian Machado Garry can do to beat MVP, right? He can close the distance. He can look for some takedowns. He can look for some grappling, maybe a submission. If this fight stays standing, I just feel like Ian Machado Garry is going to lose this fight. Let's just be honest, ladies and gentlemen. But at the same time, what is Ian Machado Garry gonna really do that MVP hasn't seen before? MVP is a very, very experienced guy, right? He has been in the octagon with good strikers, with good wrestlers, and with good grapplers, and he's been able to beat a lot of them, right? He's been able to do pretty good against all of them. So, in my opinion, I feel like this is going to be a very, very tough fight for Ian Machado Garry. If he cannot close the distance on someone like MVP, I feel like he is definitely going to lose this fight. I think the biggest thing to highlight between these two fighters is just the drastic difference in what one fighter has accomplished compared to the other. Because if we look at Ian Garry's career so far, the best thing that he's done is beat Jeff Neal, Neil Magny, and Danny Rodriguez, if we're being honest. Now, if we go look at MVP's career, right, of course we know that he fought in Bellator, but let's go look at some of the records that he was able to break over there, right? He had the most stoppage victories, that being 10. He had the most knockouts in Bellator welterweight history, that being 9. He also tied with Patricky Pitbull for the most knockouts overall in promotional history, that being 11. And he had the 4th on all-time Bellator's win list, that being 17. Some people think that age might be a factor because, you know, MVP is 37 and Garry is 26. Right, but I just feel like in terms of experience, I feel like MVP has him beat 100%. But yeah, that's pretty much all I had to talk about in this video. Let me know your predictions down in the comment section below. If you guys enjoyed this video, make sure you guys like, subscribe. As always, it's a pleasure. Peace out and have a good one.